Hi guys, this is Gene of DNS Bait. This report's current as of Monday the 12th here. Water temperatures are starting to creep up on the chain here. I've heard water temperatures up on Mendota into the low 50s, mid 50s sometimes, depends on the day. On Waubesa I heard some water temps today that were 60 degrees, so things are definitely starting to change. I'm sure it doesn't take much to cool those lakes back off. Up here on Lake Mendota, they've been hearing quite a bit of bass around the lake, largemouth and mostly smallmouth. Been throwing a lot of suspending, like jerk baits, and even some swimming some jigs, fishing in anywhere from 5 to 10 feet of water. Some popular areas have been off Maple Bluff, a little bit around Governor's Island. Second Point's been pretty good. I haven't heard as much walleye action lately as I did the first weekend. I'm sure there's still some guys out there at night trolling some crankbaits and having a little bit of luck, but I honestly haven't heard much of that. Catfish up on the north end of the lake are still doing okay. It's day by day, but if you want to fish for them, I'm sure you have a good chance to catch some. Over on Lake Monona, a little bit of bluegill action, crappie action still over in that Monona Bay area, in the triangles around the river trestles and stuff. Squaw Bay has been producing some bluegills right out in the bay. Not only those fish back in the Belle Isle area, but out in the bay there's some bluegills scattered in the back of the bay. They're in about 6-7 feet of water. And there's a few crappies along a couple of the weed breaks there too in the back. Over on some of the shore fishermen having a little luck still over at Obrick Park area and over by the Monona Drive Bridge with a mixed bag, some bass, some bluegills, some crappies. And I did hear some crappies off the breakwall at Obrick the other day too. If you got the boat in the water, you can go down into the widespread area between the old Beltline, East Broadway, and the Beltline bridges. There's been some bluegill action in through there along some of the piers. There's a couple of inlets over in there where there's been some bluegills moving up in that area too. Down on Lake Waubesa, I am starting to hear a little bit of crappie action down on the south end of the lake and over by Christie's, but not a lot yet. But I'm sure that's going to really start to take off now that the water's warming up. Just got to get a little bit of weed growth going and things should start to pop. Haven't heard a whole lot on the muskie action or pike action yet on the chain, although I'm sure they've been getting a couple of muskies over on Wingra still, but I haven't talked to anybody directly who claims to be doing that. Really, that's about all I've got for you guys right now. If you got anything to offer, you can call me here at the store, 608-241-4225, and we'll see what we can do about sharing that information. Thanks, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.